Modern Mercedes cars are filled with screens, software updates, cameras, sensors, and efficiency targets. But somewhere along the way, something was lost. There was a time when Mercedes-Benz didn't ask how light a car could be. They asked how long it could last. Today, we're going back to the 1990s and early 2000s to talk about 5 Mercedes models that became legends for one simple reason: they refused to break. These are cars built for taxi drivers, diplomats, executives, and people who expected their car to last decades, not lease cycles. Let's start with number 5, Mercedes W190. At first glance, the W190 doesn't look special. It's compact, understated, almost boring. But underneath that simple design lies one of the most durable platforms Mercedes ever created. Originally introduced to attract younger buyers, the W190 accidentally became one of the most reliable sedans of its time. Engineering highlights: multi-link rear suspension ahead of its time, extremely simple fuel injection systems, minimal electronic dependency. The 2.0 and 2.5 diesel engines are legendary. These engines were not built for performance, they were built for survival. In many countries, W190 taxis regularly passed 500,000 miles without engine rebuilds. Oil changes, filters, belts, that's it. Even today, you'll find these cars still running with original internals. It wasn't fast, it wasn't flashy, but it was honest engineering. 4. Mercedes W124. This is where Mercedes truly showed the world what reliability meant. The W124 was engineered during a time when Mercedes engineers were focused on longevity first, comfort second, cost last. Why it earned legendary status: thick steel construction, vacuum-controlled systems built to last decades, diesel engines designed for commercial abuse. The 300D became the backbone of taxi fleets across Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. These cars weren't driven gently. They ran day and night. Hot weather, cold starts, poor fuel, it didn't matter. Stories of 1 million kilometer odometers are not myths. They're documented facts. Owning a W124 today isn't about luxury. It's about driving a piece of mechanical history that simply does not quit. 3. Mercedes W126. The W126 was Mercedes proving that luxury and durability didn't have to be opposites. As the first S-Class built with aerodynamics in mind, it introduced modern design but kept old-school strength. What makes it special? Naturally aspirated engines with massive tolerances, heavy-duty automatic transmissions, conservative power output for longevity. The 560 models are particularly respected for their smooth yet robust V8 engines. This was the last era when S-Class cars were expected to last 20 or 30 years, not just impress in brochures. Even today, many W126 sedans retain original drivetrains, quietly cruising highways decades later. This was Mercedes before electronics took over. 2. Mercedes W210. The W210 is controversial, and that's exactly why it's here. Yes, rust was an issue, but mechanically, this car was phenomenal. Why mechanics still respect it? Legendary CDI diesel engines, strong 5-speed automatic gearboxes, manageable electronics compared to modern cars. The 320 CDI engine is considered one of the best diesel motors Mercedes ever built. It delivers efficiency, torque, and exceptional longevity. With proper rust protection, these engines regularly surpass 300,000 miles with ease. The W210 represents the last moment before Mercedes fully transitioned into heavy electronics and cost optimization. 1. Mercedes W140. The undisputed king. The W140 wasn't just built, it was overbuilt. Mercedes engineers were given nearly unlimited resources, and it shows. Why nothing compares? Double-pane insulated windows, hydraulic soft-close doors and trunks, redundant systems built for failure prevention. The inline-6 engines are legendary for longevity, while the V12 engines are engineering marvels designed to run smoothly forever. Everything about the W140 feels permanent. The doors close with authority. The ride feels planted. The car feels confident even today. This was the last Mercedes built without accountants leading the project, and that's why it takes the #1 spot. These 5 Mercedes models represent an era when cars were built to last longer than their owners. Not faster, not smarter, just stronger. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these classic Mercedes would you trust as a daily driver today? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you enjoy deep reliability breakdowns like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more legendary car stories.